Alright boys, we are back, and it's time to go into free agency here. Now, before we do, because we're gonna hold on to LeCavalier and Thornton. I want to go through free agency and see what our lines look like, okay? And then we'll make the decision whether or not we can trade them, because we can still be in the off season. There was nobody really in free agency that I wanted to grab. I can maybe get one third or fourth liner, possibly, but we already have a full team. We already have three young guns that are ready to be NHL ready: Schwartz, Connolly, and Granlund. So they definitely have a spot on our team. All of our grinders are still here. And the more and more I think about it, boys, the more and more I want to hold on to Vinny and Thornton for one more year and then trade them after this year, because Lofthouse will be ready by next year. No doubt, no doubt. So before we go into free agency, because there was one player that I gave a restricted free agency, our qualifying offer to, that I got to make sure he's back on our team here. Wayne Simmons, he's definitely a part of our team, okay? So he wants a 1 year at 3.95. Now I want to drop this, but because it's in free agency now, they're not as eager to drop their price down. So I'm just gonna leave it at 3.1 for 1 year. Okay, there you go. Terrell, yeah, I'm gonna sign Terrell as well. I don't want another team to pick this guy up. He could be a good fourth liner for us in the future. You never know. You never know. I'll give you 2 years at 9.8. Yep, and this Panic guy. Because he's only 77 overall, I think, yes, I can. I can give him a two-way contract still. So I'm going to give him a two-way contract for 3 years. Because if he gets better, then we can trade him in year 3 kind of thing. All of my rookies, I'm not going to sign just yet. All right, there's no real studs down there, and they're going to be playing in the juniors anyways. They're not old enough to be on the AHL team. So I don't need to sign these guys. Goaltender, yeah, okay. So we have 6.4 mil. Trying to sign Simmons, so we're going to have 3.4 mil going into free agency here, okay? All I'm looking for is one depth player. That's it. Not a defenseman, not a goalie, one depth player, one depth forward. Yes, I'm going to go for rookies. Don't worry, I'll get the rookies signed after, but let's just look at the players that we can go for. Now remember, 3.4, so Morrow is not going to happen. McGrattan, I don't want a tough guy. Verbata, can't get him. Steen, can't get him. Yuri Hudler, can't get him. Ole Jokinen, I'd be able to get Ole. He's a power forward. He's got D minuses. He's not a bad offensive category, but I'm okay for offense now. I would rather, again, a third or fourth liner, and his defensive category is not the greatest. So I'm going to skip on Ole. Colton Orr, no, I don't need a tough guy. David Jones, what's this guy about? Two-way forward, 82 overall. Defensive awareness, 81. Offensive awareness, 83. Really good discipline. He's actually just a good all-around player. All-around good depth player. He's good offensively. He's good defensively. And he's young. He's 29. And he only wants 1.7. Ooh, he might be a good one. All right, so we'll remember that. David Jones. Legwand. Playmaker. No, I don't need any more center playmakers. We're good. Chris Higgins, sniper. He wouldn't be a bad little sniper to have, but again, we have our first two lines already set. We don't need another sniper back there. No, I just need that. McClement's back on there. Ooh, do I want McClement, or how good is McClement's now? Defense. I think he's actually dropped a bit since being traded away. No, I'm not going to get McClement back. His stats look like they actually dropped a little bit. Jared Smithson, no. Mason Raymond, no. Torrey Mitchell, no. We already had those guys. Shane Donors. Donors is still 37. Okay, so I think it's going to be, who was it again? I forget the name. David Jones, yes, because he's 29, and he's just a good all-around player. Yeah, okay, so I'll try to sign David Jones. So how much did he want? 1.7 for 2 years. That's perfect. I'll give you a 1.8 for 2 years. There you go. So we're going to have around, I don't know, like 1.7 mil to work with now, 1.5, something around there. So let's just go down and see if those, no, I can't sign Higgins. Trent Hunter, two-way forward, right wing. He's kind of the same thing as, he's a bit older though, 33. No, I don't need Trent Hunter. Darcy Hardachuk, no, I don't need Darcy. Taylor Pyatt, he's good defensively. A good defensive power, oh, he's a power forward as well. No, we're okay. You know, we have plenty of depth players. You know what, I'm going to get McClement back. He's 31. Do I want McClement or Mason Raymond maybe? A good depth sniper. You know what? I'm going to pick up Mason Raymond because I think I can afford. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let me simulate a few days. Let me see. Make sure that I get Simmons and And, who was that guy? I just tried to, I don't even remember his name. And let me see if I can get these two guys and see what the salary cap situation is after that. I don't want to chance things. Oh, but before I do, I can also try to re-sign, or not try to re-sign, but try to sign young guns, young prospects, because we have plenty of room on our team. So let me just go down and find one or two good goalies. This guy, he's got the C for reflexes. No, thank you. Stone, BBC. It's pretty good. Engel. Okay, I don't know. McCollum, no. Niederberger, no. Williams, no. Patterson, no. McCallick, no. Alright, so it looked like that first guy, Stone. He had the B for the good categories. Kind of looked the same thing as Subban. So yeah, we'll get Stone. Alright. 3 years. I'll give you a 3 years at 0.7 mil. Alright, you know what? We'll just get one more just in case because, yeah, we need some goalies. So we'll get this McCollum guy because he's got the B for, oh no, he's 24 years old though. That's too old. That's too old. Let me find another guy with a good reflex. Mihalik. He's 21 years old. Perfect. All right, so there's two young goaltender prospects. All right, you never know. You never know. We got to bolster our team again because we didn't have a draft at all this year. All of our draft picks were traded away. And we have plenty of space on our team, so why not? This guy, Adam Rehak. Grinder. Oh, he's a grinder. He's a grinder with a B for offense. Holy crap. This guy could be the next Ryan Callahan, maybe. Hell yeah, I got to get this guy. I got to make sure I get this guy. Here, you can have 0.7 mil again. Oh, and I'll give you 0.8 just to make sure, man. I want that player. Good God. All right, let's go down the list here. Gale. No, don't need him. Bennyfield. No, don't need him. Teal Burns. B minus. Hell yeah, we'll get Teal Burns. All right, so there's a left wing. There's a center. All right, there you go. Power. Marcus Power. What a name. No, we don't need another center playmaker unless he's something good. Maxime Levesque, no. Richard Kabina, power forward, right wing, B minus. Yes, Richard Kabina. So I think now we've signed a center, a left wing, and a right wing. Kubina, Burns, and yeah. Okay, so let's get some defensemen now. DeMelo, two-way defenseman. The B minus for D. I like a good defensive category, especially for defensemen. Dyson Stevenson, A minus for offense. That's a good trade asset of the future. Grab him. St. Louis is interested in this guy. I'll give him 0.8. There you go. Bisson, Elliot Bisson, defensive defenseman with a B for. Yep, I'll grab him. There you go. I think we're pretty good for now. I don't want to get too many. I want to leave some space on our team for waiver pickups if they come our way. Raphael Buceres, Andrew. Just quickly go down the list. Spencer Abraham, Graham, Asham, okay, we'll get these three guys. Abram, Graham, and Asham, and then that's it, okay? We can come back in afterwards just to see, but for now, I want to see if I can get these guys. Some good B potential guys down here. Graham. There you go. 0.7 mil. All right, and Asham. Yes. All right, so we've gotten the two goalies, plenty of young prospects in every position. All right, so let's simulate, and let's see where we are once all those players make up their mind. Really want to make sure Simmons and, man, I forget that player. That I named. Okay, so the goalie, Brandon Stone, he's on our team. Mihalik, good, he's on our team, another goalie. Wayne Simmons, he accepted the offer, good. David Jones, that was the player, so he accepted the offer as well, perfect. Jesse Graham accepted. Spencer Abram accepted. Elliot Bisson accepted. Stevenson, Rehak, this was the guy I really wanted to get. He's the grinder, perfect, he accepted. Teal Burns accepted. Richard Kabina accepted. Daniel Asham, I regretfully have to decline. Your roster is full. All right, fair enough. Dan Terrell is accepted, and Richard Panik is accepted. All right, so now we have 50 players under contract. Thank God. Though the good, I didn't think I had went that far into it, but you know what? We got the right players that I wanted. So boys, there you go. We got 50 players under contract now. Wayne Simmons is back. All the players that we wanted, we got. All right, so we missed out on one guy, but he was. We got everyone I wanted to. That grinder, that Rahak guy, he was the diamond in the rough. Hopefully, he's a good. We have like 3 good grinders coming up in the system now. Rahak, Golden, and Lemieux. But that Rahak guy, I mean, he could be good offensively. He could be maybe a first-line grinder, which is really hard to come by. Ryan Callahan is like really the only one I can think of in this game. There's a grinder that you can actually get goals from. You can actually put him on the first line. So let's simulate all the way up to our line changes. I think we're going to have like 13 or 14 NHL starters forwards kind of thing. We're going to have to scratch one and put them down in the minors. But again, come playoff time with injuries, that's not the end of the world, right? But I want to see what our team looks like with Vinny and Joe Thornton on the team, and then we can now decide if we should trade them away, because we're still in the off season. But I wanted to see what the lineups look like. I mean, I had a good idea just thinking about it, but it all makes more sense when you actually look at the line changes. Kind of sucks that you can't go to line changes during the off season, just to see. It doesn't let you do it. Yeah. We're happy that you're back. All right, good. All right, so let's simulate up to Monday morning. All right, first day of year 4, baby.